You made me feel that way. How dare you make me feel that way? Like, that's a codependent statement.
This is something that I had from the beginning, from childhood. I had it from my mom. So I always want to be liked. I always looking for approval, and
I get it.
And sometimes I want to stop it because it actually brings some fear of judgment, fear of doing things that I really know I have to do.
Can anyone relate? Okay. Do you know what oh, I thought I was by myself. Do you know what the desire for validation is a symptom of? The desire to please and the desire for validation is a symptom of codependence, whereby you codepend on another, whereby you take responsibility for other people's emotions. And oftentimes codependence comes in two ways: people pleasing and people blaming you for their emotions. You made me feel that way. How dare you make me feel that way? Like, that's a codependent statement. Nothing I said made you feel that way. It was your internal response. Your codependence wants to give me the responsibility, but I choose not to take that gift. Okay, I don't own your emotions, as is, oh, I really love to please that person. That's a form of control. Wanting to please someone is a subtle form of manipulation and control because you want them to be happy. The intent might be good, but it's still a codependent trait. It's a beautiful thing to become aware of, because when you start to see how codependence plays out, again, codependence is a spectrum. You're all on it. Just depends on the level of attachment you had at birth to your parents. And by attachment, I don't necessarily mean physical attachment. I mean the bond and how healthy that bond was. Codependence is typically an ancestral thing. It's a bloodline thing. You know, our parents often will breed codependent children. Why do you think a parent would deliberately or unconsciously build a codependent child? Because they never want to lose them. Like, the one thing that a parent is afraid of is at some point my child's going to leave. And so unconsciously what a lot of parents will do is they'll try and create a dependent relationship where that child, as they grow, continues to need them. Whereas the true definition of interdependence from a parenting strategy is, I want by the age of 14 no one not to fucking need me at all. And to choose to spend time with me should he want to. I want my son to spend time with me, not because he needs to be around daddy to feel safe. I want my son to spend time with me because he thinks I'm fun, because he thinks I'm cool, because we have a level of connection and depth and conversation that he can't get anywhere else in the world. And that dad will not judge him no matter what he does or says or how many lies he tells me. Dad will always be there for me no matter what. That's why I want him to be around for me. Not because he's afraid that he'll make a mistake if I don't look at everything that he's doing. That's the difference between codependence, which is driven by addictive patterns, okay, and interdependence, which is driven by free will.